Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. Tight match. These second round games have all seemed to be pretty tight, at least after the first couple of rounds. It's 10 points now between Christian Life and Lutheran. Christian Life has 40, Lutheran has 30. We're about to get into our volleyball round brought to you by Rock Valley College. But first, a very special thank you to someone who is spending some time with us today, Einar Forsman, who is the president and CEO of the Rockford Chamber of Commerce. Einar, thank you so much for what you do for the community as part of that organization, but also for being here with us today. All right, time to get to our volleyball round. With a 10-point game, every question counts. Sounds cliche, but it's very true. Volleyball round is a conferring round, so you can discuss between yourselves, but I need to only hear from the captains. On Christian Life, that is Caden, correct? Lutheran, who's your captain? Nathan, okay. You can confer. You'll only have about 5 seconds to do it. You get a question, you get it right, you get 10 points. If not, we toss it. The other team gets a brand new question. We keep going back and forth until we're out of questions. Christian Life won the coin toss, which means they've elected to go first in the lightning round, which means our first volleyball question goes to you. Lutheran, Nathan, are you and the team ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's your first question. What group who remixed their second album using cat sounds recorded the songs Talk to Me and Legend Has It and is composed of LP and Killer Mike?
Run DMC.
No, you're a little close. It was a little bit more modern band than that. Run the Jewels is the group. You could also have used RTJ. They go by RTJ. No points, and now here's a new question for Christian Life. What author of My Bondage and My Freedom was the vice presidential running mate of Victoria Woodhull in 1872? The first black VP candidate, actually, Frederick Douglass. No points. New question for Lutheran. What city, home to the posh upscale district of Gangnam, was formerly the capital of the Chosun dynasty and is the capital of South Korea?
Seoul.
Correct. I didn't have to do my Psy impression to do the Gangnam style for you, but that's good. 10 points. We now have a tie game. New question for you now, Christian Life. What shield volcano on Mars is the tallest mountain on any planet in the solar system? That's not correct. Olympus Mons is the name of the mountain, actually 3 times taller than our Mount Everest here. New question now for Lutheran. What modern-day country was the location of the Holodomor famine and the Orange Revolution prior to Russia annexing its Crimean territory in 2014?
Ukraine.
Ukraine, correct. 10 points. Lutheran, you are now in the lead with 50. Christian Life. What work, which describes a legendary ring of invisibility belonging to the Gyges in its second book, is a Platonic dialogue about the ideal city?
Utopia?
Incorrect. It would have been a good guess, though. Plato's Republic, written back in 360 BC. No points, and a new question for Lutheran. What novel, in which a Scotland Yard detective named Fix chases the suspected bank robber Phileas Fogg across the globe, was written by Jules Verne?
Murder on the Oriental Express.
No, that was a good guess, too. How about Around the World in 80 Days? Does that ring a bell? Around the World in 80 Days is the correct answer. New question now for Christian Life. John Willoughby decides to marry a wealthy heiress instead of Marianne Dashwood in what novel by Jane Austen? Sense and Sensibility was that novel. Lutheran, here's a question for you. What is the meaning of the Russian verb lyubit and the French verb aimer, the latter of which is a cognate of the English words amateur and amorous?
To imitate?
Incorrect. Amorous may have helped, thought maybe. To love is the answer to that. No points. It's now a 10-point game the other way. Rockford Lutheran, you are ahead of Christian Life, 50-40. We're at the halfway point. We have a lot more questions coming up. In fact, our lightning round is next. We're going to take a break and come back with that, but first a chance for you to play at home with the Bergstrom bonus question. We'll see you in a couple of minutes with the answer.
How old was Princess Diana of Wales when she married Prince Charles in 1981?